Hello students, welcome to Tungal online classes. So in this session we are going to start planes in space. Okay, so planes means not aeroplanes. Okay, so plane is in the form of surface like board. Okay, so this board is in the form of a plane, or you can take the wall. Now wall is also in the form of plane, or you can take a paper. So the paper is also in the form of a plane. Okay, so about this plane we are going to study here. First we study about equation of plane. Okay, we are going to study equation of plane. Now under different conditions we are going to study equation of plane, like equation of plane in normal form, equation of plane passing through given point and perpendicular to a given vector. Next plane passing through three non-collinear points, plane in intercept form, plane passing through intersection of two given planes. So like this, under different conditions we are going to study equation of plane. Now after studying the equation of plane, we are going to study about angle between two planes, angle between two planes. Then we will study condition for coplanarity of two lines. Condition for coplanarity of two lines means what is the condition so that two lines are lying in the same plane. Coplanar means lying in the same plane. Then we will study about distance of point from a plane, distance of point from a plane. Okay, so this is about planes we are going to study here. Okay, so till last class we discussed about lines in space. Now we will be studying planes in the space, right? So derivation of equation of plane is also important here. Okay, derivation of equation of plane in normal form, important. Passing through point and perpendicular to given vector, passing through three non-collinear points. So derivation of equation of plane in these three cases is important. It will be given for 5 marks type of question. Okay, so first we will see equation of plane in this normal form. Okay, equation of plane in normal form. Equation of plane in normal form. Or derive the equation of plane in normal form. Okay, so here also we have to imagine most of the things. Okay, as in lines, so lines somehow we can show on the board. Okay, lines in the space we are showing on the board. Okay, but planes, so these things we have to imagine. Okay, so if we can imagine better, then we can understand these things easily. Okay, without imagination then we cannot understand about these planes easily. Understand? So imagine that planes in the space, how the planes we are taking. Okay, I will try to show it on the board with the help of diagrams, but without imagination it is difficult to understand. Okay, see, equation of plane in normal form. We are determining the equation of plane in normal form. So here in normal form what they will be given is in the normal form, distance of plane from origin is given. Okay, in the normal form the perpendicular distance of plane from the origin will be given, and normal vector to plane is given. Normal vector to plane is given, and distance of plane from the origin is given. So with the help of these two quantities, we can determine a plane uniquely. Okay, plane will be determined uniquely means one and only plane exists when these two conditions are given. Okay, so imagine that this is a plane. Imagine that this is a plane. Okay, suppose there is a origin. Now from origin the perpendicular distance is given. Suppose the distance is 10 units. Assume that the distance is 10 units. From origin at a distance of 10 units, how many planes we can take? We can take infinitely many planes at a distance of 10 units. Suppose this is the 10 units. Now we can take one more plane here. This is also 10 units. We can take one more plane 10 units. Like this, there exist infinitely many planes which are at a distance of 10 units. But normal vector to plane is also given. So this is a plane. Now if I take a normal vector means it is perpendicular to the plane. Now anywhere you take vector, it is perpendicular to this plane. So perpendicular to a given vector like this, and at a distance of 10 units there exists only one plane. Okay, so plane is determined uniquely under these two conditions. Now we have to derive that equation of plane. Understand? So let's write about first these two things what they have given. Suppose distance of plane from the origin is d, will take, and normal vector to plane is suppose n bar. Okay, so these two things will be given in the normal form. So diagrammatically we can show the plane like this. This is a plane. Okay, this is the plane we are taking. Now this plane is at a distance of d from the origin. Now distance always we take perpendicular distance. So from origin you take perpendicular onto this plane. This is perpendicular. So this distance is given, it is d. And what is given? Normal vector to plane is given. Okay, you take a vector, suppose like this. This is a vector n bar. Okay, so normal vector to plane n bar is given, and distance of plane from the origin d is given. So with the help of these two we are going to derive the equation of this plane. Understand? So this is a 3D diagram. This is a plane, distance is known and normal vector to plane is known. So with the help of these two we are going to derive the equation of plane. Understand? So first we write about this two quantities given here. Now usually planes are denoted by pi. Like lines we denote by L. Now planes are denoted by pi. So first we write theory about this plane. Let a plane pi is at a distance of d from origin. Let the plane is at a distance of d from the origin, and n bar be a normal vector to plane, and n bar be a normal vector to plane. Okay. Now I will draw the diagram here for this plane. Try to understand the diagram here. Z axis, origin, x axis, this is the y axis. Now we are taking a plane. Suppose the plane is like this. This is the plane pi. Now what we know here, distance of plane from the origin is known, it is d. So distance means always we take the perpendicular distance. So from origin let us take perpendicular onto the plane. Suppose it is meeting the plane at the point n. Okay, so this distance ON is d, that is known. And normal vector to plane, you take perpendicular to this plane. Suppose this is a perpendicular to plane, that is a normal vector n bar. This is known. Okay. Now we want to derive the equation of this plane. So again equation of plane will derive in two forms. One is vector form, another is Cartesian form. So first we derive in vector form. Using vector form only we can derive in Cartesian form. Now first we write about this vector ON bar. So what is the magnitude of ON bar? We know magnitude, we know it is d, the distance we know d. And what is the direction of this ON bar? Direction of ON bar is in the direction of n bar, because ON bar is perpendicular to plane, n bar is also perpendicular to plane. Okay, suppose we are having the plane like this. We are having the plane like this. Now I am saying that ON bar is perpendicular to plane. Suppose this is origin and we are drawing perpendicular onto the plane. So this is ON bar perpendicular to plane. This is one. Next, n bar is normal vector to plane. Now there is one more vector n bar. It is perpendicular to plane. So ON bar and n bar, since both are perpendicular to plane, so direction of n bar and direction of ON bar both are same only. Understand? So here ON bar is a vector in the direction of n bar and having magnitude of d. So using the vector concept, how can you write ON bar now? Here ON bar is a vector in the direction of n bar and having magnitude of d. So how can you write vector ON bar now? Already studied in vectors. Vector in the direction of a bar and having magnitude lambda is given by lambda into a cap. Vector in the direction of a bar and having magnitude lambda, it is given by lambda times a cap. So using that concept, vector in the direction of n bar having magnitude of d, I can write as d into n cap. So ON bar is nothing but d into n cap. Okay. Next, now to derive the equation of plane, we will consider a variable point on the plane. So in this plane, anywhere you take a variable point. Suppose point P I am taking with coordinates x, y, z. Variable point we take it as x, y, z. With position vector OP bar is r bar. Okay. So let P be any point on the plane with position vector OP bar equal to r bar. Let P x, y, z be any point on the plane with the position vector OP bar is equal to r bar. Now observe the diagram. This is OP bar we know, ON bar we know. Now if I join this NP bar, if I join this vector NP bar, so what about the direction of NP bar with the n bar, or direction of ON bar and NP bar? Okay, the direction of ON bar and NP bar, they are perpendicular to each other. Observe here in this plane. Okay, suppose this is the plane we are considering. Now on this plane, this is origin we know, and this is a point n we know. Okay, so this is ON bar. ON bar already we know it is perpendicular to plane. Suppose this is a point n, this is origin. So ON bar we know perpendicular to plane. Now what we are taking? We are taking any point in the plane. Okay, you take the point P here or here, anywhere you take. If I am taking this is the point P, and I am joining this NP bar. So P you take anywhere in the plane and join with N. So this is the NP bar we are getting. So what about direction of this NP bar and this ON bar? ON bar is perpendicular to plane and NP bar lies in the plane. So we can say NP bar is perpendicular to this ON bar. Okay. So from diagram, NP bar is perpendicular to ON bar. So this is the important point. Using this only we are deriving the equation here. Okay. So NP bar is perpendicular to ON bar, implies two vectors are perpendicular, means their dot product should be 0. NP bar dot ON bar should be 0. Two vectors are perpendicular, their dot product should be 0. What is NP bar? We can write OP bar minus ON bar, dot product with ON bar is equal to 0. Now what is OP bar? It is R bar minus ON bar. What is ON bar? We are writing D into N cap, dot product with ON bar, it is D into N cap is equal to 0. Now D is a scalar distance. Now you can write it outside and divide. Okay, so D will be cancelled here, 0 by D. R bar minus D into N cap dot N cap is equal to 0. Taking D outside and dividing, it will be 0. Now multiply R bar dot N bar, R bar dot N cap minus D into N cap dot N cap is equal to 0. So R bar dot N cap minus D into, what is N cap dot N cap? It is like A bar dot A bar, magnitude of A square. Okay, A bar dot A bar is magnitude of A square. N cap dot N cap is magnitude of N cap whole square. N cap means unit vector, so its magnitude is 1 unit. So what is the equation? R bar dot N cap is equal to D. This is the equation of plane in normal form. Understand? R bar dot N cap is equal to D. This is the equation of plane in normal form. Whenever we are writing the equation, we should know what are the terms representing here. What is D? D is the distance from origin. And what is N cap? N bar is a normal vector we are taking. So N cap means unit normal vector to plane. R bar is a variable point position vector. So N cap is a unit normal vector, D is the distance from the origin. Okay, this is the equation of plane in a normal form, that is we are writing in a vector form. So first we are deriving in vector form. Now using vector form we can derive in Cartesian form. Cartesian form. So what is R bar? Here R bar is position vector of point P. Point P we know means we can write its position vector xi plus yj plus zk. Next, D is the distance. Okay, no need to mention about that. Already we mentioned that D is the distance from origin. And N cap, we need a unit normal vector. Okay, if it is normal vector we can take in the form ai plus bj plus ck, but we need N cap. means its magnitude should be 1 unit. So magnitude should be 1 unit means I'll take in terms of DCs instead of DRs. Any vector means we can take in terms of DRs, AI plus BJ plus CK. Since we are interested in unit vector, and n cap we can take as Li plus Mj plus Nk, where Lmn are DCs of normal vector. Understanding? Lmn are the DCs of normal vector. So since I am taking unit vector, so I am writing in terms of DCs because its magnitude is always 1 unit. What is magnitude of n cap here? Magnitude of this root of L square plus M square plus N square equal to 1. Okay. So by taking that unit vector, I am taking n cap as like this. So we know n cap, D and R bar. So from vector form, R bar dot n cap is equal to D. What is R bar? Xi plus Yj plus Zk dot n cap Li plus Mj plus Nk is equal to D. Take dot product. How do we take dot product? Multiply corresponding components and add x into L, Lx plus My plus Nz is equal to D. This is the equation of plane in a normal form, that is in a Cartesian form. Understand? So we have to derive both in a vector form as well as a Cartesian form, that is equation of plane in a normal form. Okay. So derivation is important. For 5 marks type it will be asked. So simply they ask derive the equation of plane in a normal form. So first you have to remember that in normal form what will be given. They don't mention this in the question. Okay. So simply they ask derive equation of plane in a normal form. So we should know that in normal form what will be given for plane, distance from origin is given and normal vector to plane is given n bar. So from diagram these things we have to understand. On bar perpendicular to plane, n bar is perpendicular to plane, so their direction is same. Okay, direction is same and distance we know. So first we are writing a vector On bar, we are taking variable point. Then from diagram the vector np bar and On bar, these two are always perpendicular. Two vectors are perpendicular means dot product is 0. By solving that we are getting a vector form. Now using vector form we are writing the Cartesian form. Understand? So here n cap unit vector is given, that's why I am taking in terms of DCs. If it is simply n bar, if it any vector, then we usually take in the form A plus Bj plus Ck in terms of DRs. But here I am to take we have to take in terms of DCs, so that it should be a unit vector. So equation of plane is Lx plus My plus Nz is equal to D. Okay. Now in Cartesian form, what are this Lmn indicates and what is D indicates? XYZ we know variable point. Now what about Lmn here? Are they DCs of plane? A plane cannot have DCs or DRs. Okay. So observe the important point here. A plane can never have DCs or DRs. Only a line or vector can have DCs or DRs. So what about Lmn here? They are the DCs of normal vector to plane. Okay. DCs we are defining only for vector or line here. For plane we cannot define DCs or DRs. So Lmn are what? They are the DCs of normal vector to plane. And what is the D? D indicates distance from the origin. Okay. So this is the equation of plane in a normal form. Understand? So note down. Next, in general, when we are solving the problems, now we may not write equation of plane in this normal form. So usually we write equation of plane like this. In general, equation of plane is written as r bar dot n bar is equal to d form. So when we are solving the problems, numericals, usually we write a plane equation like this: r bar dot n bar is equal to d form, where n bar is a normal vector to plane, and here d does not indicate a distance from the origin. Okay, so here d is not the distance from origin. When d indicates distance from origin, only in this normal form d indicates the distance. When it is not in normal form, then d does not indicate a distance from the origin. Okay, so whenever I write a equation of plane like this, r bar dot n bar is equal to d, so this d does not indicate distance from the origin. Now when this d will indicate distance from origin, or this right hand side indicates distance from origin, when the equation of plane is in a normal form. Now to convert this into normal form, we need r bar dot n cap is equal to some constant. So that constant in the right hand side distance indicates distance from the origin. So how to make it as n cap? This is what we have. So to make it n cap, we have to divide magnitude of n bar on both sides. So divide magnitude of n bar on both sides. So what we get, r bar dot n bar by magnitude of n bar is equal to d by magnitude of n bar. R bar dot, what is n bar by magnitude of n bar? It is n cap is equal to d by magnitude of n bar. So now it is in the form r bar dot n cap is equal to some d. So this d by magnitude of n bar, this indicates distance from origin. So this d by magnitude of n bar indicates distance from origin. Not only d, so you have to take d by magnitude of n bar. This is the distance from the origin. Understand? So usually we write a plane equation like this. Now if you want to find the distance from origin, first you have to convert that into normal form. Okay, this is in vector form. Now in Cartesian form, usually we write a plane equation like this. In Cartesian form, plane equation is written as ax plus by plus cz is equal to d. Okay, ax plus by plus cz is equal to d form. This is the equation of plane. In general we write in Cartesian form. Here what are a, b, c? This a, b, c indicates drs of normal to plane, where a, b, c indicates drs of normal to plane or normal vector to plane. And what is d? Here d does not indicate distance from origin. Okay, d is some constant which does not indicate distance from the origin. Now when we say that it indicates distance from origin, only when the plane equation is in normal form. Okay, that is Lx plus My plus Nz is equal to d, then only this d indicates distance from the origin. Understand? Now to convert this into that normal form, we have to convert this drs to dc's. How do we convert drs to dc's? By dividing root of a square plus b square plus c square on both sides. Understand? So normal form means equations will be like this. In general, when we are solving problems, we take plane equations like this. Okay, so if you want to convert them to normal form, here we have to divide magnitude of n bar on both sides, and here what you have to divide, ax plus by plus cz divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square, you have to divide on both sides. So that a by magnitude of this, b by square root of this, c by square root of this, they indicates dc's L, M, N. Understand? So when we solve the problems, clearly you will understand how do we take these planes and convert them into normal form. Understand? Right. Let us see some example based on this equation of plane in a normal form. So, example. Find the direction cosines of, means find the DCs of normal vector to plane, find the DCs of normal vector to plane r bar dot 2i minus 3j plus 6k plus 7 is equal to 0. So, we need DCs of normal vector to this plane r bar dot 2i minus 3j plus 6k plus 7 is equal to 0. Understand? So, for finding DCs of normal vector to plane, we should know the plane equation in normal form. So, what is the normal form of plane equation? R bar dot n cap is equal to d. Since they are given in vector form, we are considering in a vector form. So, when plane equation is like this, r bar dot n cap is equal to d, then only this n cap indicates normal vector to plane, unit normal vector to plane. So, when we know the unit vector which is normal to plane, so their DCs are what? DRs of normal vector to plane. So, we have to convert this into this form, r bar dot n cap is equal to d form. So, first we take constant to right hand side, r bar dot 2i minus 3j plus 6k is equal to minus 7. Now, observe that right hand side d indicates distance from origin. So, distance from origin means the distance cannot be negative. So, first you have to make that constant as positive. So, to make this constant as positive, we will multiply with minus on both sides. So, what we get? Multiplying minus on both sides, r bar dot, now this will become minus 2i plus 3j minus 6k is equal to 7. Okay. So, now it is in the form r bar dot n bar is equal to d form, r bar dot n bar is equal to d form, where n bar is a normal vector, but we need DCs of this normal vector. So, once we know normal vector, we know its DRs, then we can write its DCs. Okay. So, instead of that directly we convert it to normal form, r bar dot n bar is equal to d form. So, how to convert this to n cap? By dividing magnitude of this on both sides. Okay. So, divide, what is the magnitude of this? Minus 2 whole square plus 3 square minus 6 whole square on both sides. See what we get? R bar dot minus 2i plus 3j minus 6k divided by root of minus 2 whole square, 3 square minus 6 whole square is equal to 7 by root of minus 2 whole square, 3 square minus 6 whole square. So, it is r bar dot minus 2i plus 3j minus 6k divided by root of, what is this value? 4, 9, 36, 49. 7 by root 49. So it is r bar dot minus 2i plus 3j minus 6k divided by 7 is equal to 7 by 7, which is 1. So given equation r bar dot minus 2i plus 3j minus 6k divided by 7 is equal to 1. Okay, so it is of the form, it is in normal form, r bar dot n cap is equal to d, where n cap is minus 2i plus 3j minus 6k by 7 and d is 1. So what is d indicates now? When the equation of plane is in normal form, d indicates distance from the origin and n cap is a unit normal vector. So it is unit normal vector means this LMN indicates DCs of normal to plane. Okay, so here DCs of normal to plane, or what are DCs? Minus 2 by 7, 3 by 7 and minus 6 by 7. Understand? So plane directly not in a normal form given. By simplifying it, first we are converting into normal form, then only we can compare the distance from origin and DCs of normal to plane. Understand? Suppose instead of DCs, if they are asking DRs, now DRs are proportional numbers. So directly we can take DRs as 2 minus 3, 6 or any multiples of 2 minus 3, 6. Okay. So these are the DRs of normal to plane, directly we can take as 2 minus 3, 6. But when they are asking about DCs, first you have to convert into normal form, then only we can write DCs and distance from the origin. Understand? Next, see one more question. Example, find the distance of plane 2x minus 3y plus z minus 6 is equal to 0 from origin. Find the distance of plane from origin. So if you observe, it is given in Cartesian form. Okay, in Cartesian form, what is the distance of plane from origin? To write the distance of plane from origin in Cartesian form, so first you have to convert that into normal form. Now in normal form, what is the equation of plane? Lx plus my plus nz is equal to d. Okay, Cartesian form. Using normal form of plane, equation is Lx plus my plus nz is equal to d. So whenever we write a plane equation in this normal form, then only this right hand side indicates distance from the origin. Okay. So here, is this plane in normal form where it is in Cartesian form? No, directly it is not in normal form, because here LMN indicates DCs of normal, but here 2 minus 3, 1. Are they indicating DCs? No, they are DRs. So what we do is, we convert this DRs to DCs, then we can write in a normal form. Okay. So first we take the constant to right hand side, 2x minus 3y plus z is equal to 6. Okay, bring minus 6 to right hand side. If it is positive, that is okay. Suppose if it is negative, whatever the constant we are taking to right hand side, if it is negative, first you have to make it as positive, because the right hand side term indicates a distance from origin which cannot be negative. So first you have to make it as positive. Now after making it as positive, now we have to convert this drs to dc's. What are drs of normal here? 2, -3, 1. So if I divide with root of a square plus b square plus c square, now drs can be converted to dc's. So divide root of 2 square minus 3 square plus 1 square on both sides. So what we get? 2x minus 3y plus z divided by root of 2 square plus minus 3 square plus 1 square is equal to 6 by root of 2 square plus minus 3 square plus 1 square. So 2x minus 3y plus z divided by how much it is? 10, 14, root 14 is equal to 6 by root 14. So 2 by root 14x minus 3 by root 14y plus 1 by root 14z is equal to 6 by root 14. Series of the form. Now it is in normal form, where these are dc's, lmn. It is of the form lx plus my plus nz is equal to d, where lmn is equal to 2 by root 14 minus 3 by root 14 comma 1 by root 14, which are dc's of normal to plane, and d is 6 by root 14, which is the distance of plane from origin. Okay. D is equal to 6 by root 14, which indicates distance of plane from the origin. Understand? So all these standard values we can write only when the plane equation is in normal form. If it is not in normal form, then by simplifying that, first you have to convert to normal form, then only we can compare distance from origin or dc's of normal vector to plane. Understand? So this is one form of equation of plane we are studying. So the next forms, so that we will be starting in the next class. Okay. So go through this derivation, which will be important. Okay. Thank you.